Hi guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about one of my favorite theater shows. Well, I guess you would call it a theater show, Turtle Talk with Crush. We'll talk about why it may not be a theater show up next, but first, hi, I'm Holly, and welcome to It's a Great Disney Day. If you're new to the channel, be sure and hit the subscribe button and the little bell because you don't want to miss my next video. Turtle Talk with Crush is a 15-minute interactive theater show located in the Seas with Nemo and Friends Pavilion in Epcot. Now, I say this is kind of a theater show because there's not the typical stage like most shows, but there is an audience that's centered around an aquarium where Crush swims up and then interacts with the audience. At first, it seems like you're watching a movie on a giant screen, but you soon realize that Crush can actually see you and is talking to you. The kids absolutely love it. Now, we'll talk more in a moment about the theater, but first, let's talk about the location. The way to get to the theater is through the Seas with Nemo and Friends attraction. When you exit the attraction, you'll see the theater over on the left, and there's lots of signage. Now, here's this video's Hollie Hack. If there's a wait or you don't have time to ride the Seas with Nemo and Friends attraction, you can enter the pavilion on the left side and bypass the attraction altogether. You'll be entering in through the gift shop. Just past the gift shop, the theater will be on the right. Let's talk Fastpasses. This attraction does offer the Fastpass Plus option, and it's in the Tier 2 category. You don't often need a Fastpass for it, but I always say, if it's high on your priority list, it may be best to get one. If you want to be sure to get a seat, it's best to arrive at least 10 minutes before showtime. And you might want to add 5 or 10 minutes earlier if you're going during a very busy time of year. Now, as you enter the theater, you'll be asked to move all the way across to make room for everyone. So if you're wanting to sit toward the center of the theater, which may be the best viewing location, you might want to let a good number, maybe 20 people or so, go ahead of you. Something else to keep in mind is that the cast member is going to call all the children in the audience to come sit on the floor right by the aquarium. So if your little one is going to be a little anxious to separate from you, I would suggest entering in on the right side of the theater, which will put you on the front row in the theater, and your little one can sit on the floor in front of you. The kids get to ask Crush questions, so maybe plan ahead and have your kids think of some questions to ask a 153-year-old turtle. Let's talk touring tips. I usually recommend splitting Epcot into a 2-day visit, and I visit left side one day and right side the other. The Seas with Nemo and Friends Pavilion is on the right side of what's now called Future World. I usually recommend starting your day at Rope Drop by riding Soarin' without a Fastpass. Right afterwards, it's best to head to the Seas with Nemo and Friends. So you should plan to arrive there around 9:30 a.m. Another good time to visit this attraction may be before a midday break or when returning in the evening after a midday break. This would put you in an air-conditioned environment during the hottest part of the day. With the wait time and the attraction time, you need to plan to spend around 30 minutes of your touring day for this attraction. I do think this attraction is really good for all ages, and maybe sometimes it gets overlooked. A lot of people just kind of wing their Disney World vacation, and the lack of planning causes them to have to cut shows like this out of their itinerary. But I think it's definitely worth putting into your plans for your next trip to Epcot. Well, that's going to have to do it for today. What do you think about Turtle Talk with Crush? Are you a fan or no? Let me know in the comments below. Well, until the next video. Oh my goodness. That's 3 rhymes in a row. No, it's 4. Anyway, have a great Disney day. See ya!